guys, today I've got another planner video for you. I know I said in my previous planner type videos where I've done hauls and stuff that I would be doing a plan with me, and some of you guys have actually requested a plan with me video, but I'm not quite there with my planning just yet, as you'll see as I go through this. So yeah, I'm still not 100% happy with how I'm planning and what I'm doing, and I'm kind of all over the place, so I'm not going to be doing a plan with me just yet. I might still do that in the future, but for today I thought I would just kind of give you an overview of my planner. I've had it for a couple of months now, so I'm still getting to grips with it, but I have obviously done some stuff in it. So I thought I would kind of show you what I've done so far, how I've been planning, how I've been using it, and then just kind of give you a few extra bits of information in case you were interested in this. This, by the way, is from Personal Planner. I will leave them linked in the info bar below in case you want to check them out. This is the A5 sized personal planner, and they have tons of different covers that you can choose from, different patterns. They also have, I think they've just brought out the 2016 covers that you can choose from with some gold, which is really, really gorgeous, and I might choose that for next year's planner. But you can also collage your own pictures together and have your own pictures on here. You can do obviously anything you want, either actual pictures or different quotes and things like that that you may have seen on Pinterest or Instagram or anywhere else. You can obviously collage all of those together and put them as your front cover. So going into my planner, I just have a quote on the front here. I have gone through this and shown you how the planner is set up, so I'll kind of skip over some things and just skip to how I'm planning. So just to give you an idea, mine kind of started straight from June, and this is, let me skip to an empty spread if I can. So just to give you an idea of how it looks when it's completely blank, this is the monthly spread. This is an option that you can select when you order your personal planner. They don't all come with this. This is an option that you can select if you were interested in it, and I think it's really handy, and I'll show you how I use this in a second. And then this is how I have my weekly spread set up. So again, there's different options that you can select. You can have it so it has lines, you can have it so it goes horizontally, so you've got boxes, there's all different kinds of setups that you can have. So that's how it looks blank. And what I tend to do for my planning is I like to use sticky notes. So I have a bunch of them here for various different things. So I've got these large sticky notes for writing out lists of maybe video ideas or big to-do lists or anything I need to remember. I write on these sticky notes. I don't tend to use these too much, but it's just handy to have these about. And then I have a variety of other different types of like sticky note tabs. So I've got these little ones which are handy just for writing little reminders down, which I've kind of been using a bit more recently. And then I've got these two. So I've got one that's kind of for general things, kind of for the weekly views. And then these ones are my YouTube and blog sticky tabs for my monthly views, which again I'll show you that in a second. But it's just so it's kind of colour coordinated, and I've written on the side what each colour kind of corresponds with, so I kind of have a better idea as I'm kind of going through my planner and checking. I can see kind of at a glance what I've got going on. So how I use this in the monthly spread. So if we flip forward to next month, this is the monthly spread, and this is how I like to plan things out. So you can see I've got the different coloured sticky tabs, which the pink relates to YouTube and the green relates to blog posts. And when I'm planning out any kind of content, I like to just write it down on a sticky note and place it where I think it's going to go up, and then that way if anything changes, if something else happens, if I have a haul or something that I want to get up for you guys before some of these other things, I can literally just peel these up and stick them on a different date, and it's not a problem. I used to write everything in pencil and then write it in pen once it was kind of confirmed, but I find this a lot easier because then I'm not having to kind of rub things out. If plans change, I can literally just move the sticky tabs to a different date, and it's not a problem. And then obviously once it's kind of confirmed and I've either got the post scheduled or the video scheduled, I then write it in. So if we take a look back at August, you can kind of see how I've now got no sticky notes on this month, and everything is written in pen because obviously all of those blog posts and videos have gone up. So that's how it looks once it's finished, which I know isn't particularly pretty or anything. I perhaps need to work on decorating these pages a bit more. I haven't really done any decorating on these pages. I literally just use them as a functional place to keep track of what kind of videos and blog posts I want to put up and kind of how they're going to fall, and just kind of, it also helps when planning out content to make sure that I don't have two of the same kind of things going up at the same time, and that everything kind of balances itself out. So this I find really, really helpful for keeping track of all of my online content. So that's kind of the first way that I've been planning. So going into the weekly view, you can see I once again use sticky notes to mark things out for future things. So obviously this is kind of end of September, beginning of October, and I'm actually on holiday for that time. But yeah, I use sticky notes again just to mark things out. I've also just recently started trying to put my cleaning schedule in here, just so I can stay on top of things throughout the week, rather than leaving it till the weekend and then my weekend being completely taken up by doing housework and stuff, which isn't fun. So I've kind of been trying to put together a schedule for myself and writing it in my planner, just so I can keep on top of everything. So that's why there's extra sticky notes at the moment. Hopefully that will kind of just work its way into a habit, and then I won't need to write it in here. But for now I've got it in here just to kind of help me out. As you can see, I've got all kinds of different things. I mark out people's birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, anything like that, any events that I'm going to, nights in or nights out with friends, if I'm spending time with family. And then other bits and pieces, like I said, I've got my cleaning schedule in here, various different things to do with YouTube and blogging, anything like that. So this is obviously a future week. So if we take a look at this week coming, and you can see what it actually looks like, because there's a lot more crazier than this. So this is my spread for next week. I obviously haven't planned it out properly yet. This is just my kind of pre-planning, I guess. So everything goes onto a sticky note and I place that on the day that it's going to happen. So all of my various cleaning, houseworky bits and pieces are all in here on a sticky note. I've also got, I have a kind of workout schedule that I would like to do. I don't always stick to it, but I kind of like to put it in here just to remind me, like, on this day I would like to do this kind of a workout. So Mondays is toning, Tuesdays is cardio, and Wednesdays is cardio, and Friday is yoga. I've got a day off on Tuesday. I've got to remember to pick a friend up to take him to work. I've got a meal out on the Friday, various different bits and pieces. So this is how I like to pre-plan, and this is what my week looks like before I actually get in and properly plan this page. And as you saw, kind of any future events, I have sticky notes in there all the way through, rather than writing it in pen to begin with, and then plans might change, or I might plan to do a different kind of theme, and what I've already put down doesn't quite go with that theme and kind of messes up that week. I just like to put everything on a sticky note, and then if plans do change, if I need to move things about, it's really easy to do that. So like I said, that's how I like to pre-plan everything. So now I will go back and kind of show you all of my weekly spreads so far, just so you can see how my planning's kind of evolved, I guess. So the first spread, if you can even call it that I've done is this half of the week. I actually got this planner, I think, the week after. So I kind of wanted to go back and do some sort of decoration on this page because it was my 30th birthday, so I kind of wanted to mark it in some way. So this is the first thing that I've done. It doesn't look all that great, it doesn't really go together. This I do like the little bird washi tape and the little happy birthday flag with the little arrow. That's the really thin washi tape. I'll go through kind of my supplies and what I'm kind of using the most in a moment. But this is kind of how I've done that page. And then so the next spread that I did, I wanted to try and add in the washi tape and try to maybe do things like what I see a lot of other people doing on YouTube. So I started off with this half with the washi tape down the side, and I realised that just looked way too cluttered and I didn't like it. The reason I did the washi tape is, I don't know if you're really going to be able to see on here, but I'll show you, actually let me grab one of them now so you can see a bit easier. Hopefully you can see here. I found most of the sticker companies on Etsy size their stickers to fit the Erin Condren planner, and the Erin Condren is slightly larger in size, but the boxes are slightly smaller. They have for example, the weeks here, my Saturday and Sunday are on the same strip, whereas in the Erin Condren there's one for Saturday and one for Sunday. So although it's slightly larger, the boxes are slightly smaller. So when it comes to purchasing stickers on Etsy, I found, although I can still use them because they will go into the boxes, they won't kind of overlap, they're actually a bit smaller than my daily spreads. So I've still been using them, but as you can see there would have been a white gap at the side, so to try and counteract that I placed this washi down the side, but it just ended up looking really cluttered and messy and I didn't really like it all that much. So I've kind of done something a bit simpler here, and rather than covering my spreads completely with stickers and washi tape, I've decided I'm just going to embrace the white and have it looking a bit simpler and hopefully a little bit cleaner. So that was kind of my first full spread that I did. The next week there's not a lot going on, and this is kind of what I found to begin with, is that I didn't have a lot going on throughout the week because I was just kind of going to work and I wasn't doing very much in the evenings, and then my weekends I would have quite a bit in there, and I was kind of cramming it in on some weekends, trying to fit everything that I did on that day or wanted to do on that day into those boxes because they are obviously that much smaller. So again, not that great, there's no real sort of colour coordination or anything going on there. Then we have a monthly spread, so it's actually two different coloured green pens that I use, one obviously for the YouTube and one for the blog post, and then I've got a list here of sticky notes that I would like, or stickers that I would like to get. So this is a bit of a better spread, it's got some kind of colour coordination going on. I've got the mint green and the blues, and I've got something on every single day, but again there's still a lot of white space, and I have always kind of planned with sort of times in mind. So if something was happening in the morning I would put it at the top of the page, if it was happening in the evening I would put it at the bottom and kind of fit it in kind of time wise, but that doesn't quite work out in this, and that kind of leaves a lot of space in areas and it doesn't look all that great in my opinion at least. So this is one of the spreads that I did. I liked it a lot better, it had a bit more going on, and I started kind of writing in my cleaning stuff as well and like houseworky things. So that was that week. The following week, again, as you can see, there's a lot of white space. I only had sort of one thing to do on most days, and then the weekend has got a few more things in it. This week is a bit better. This is the week that I went to, or the previous weekend I think, I'd gone to Hobbycraft, so I picked up some washi tape. So I'm starting to use a bit more washi tape. I've got a bit more colour coordination going on with the purples and the pinks, and I've got this really thin washi tape that I use to put down the side just to kind of add a little bit extra. I really like this really thin gold foil kind of washi tape. I think that's really pretty and it's really delicate, which is kind of my style. So this one's not too bad. I like the colours, but I found that this washi tape down the bottom here just kind of made the whole page look a bit darker. So moving on to the following week, this again is getting there. There's not as much white space. I've kind of got a bit more going on. I had a couple of days off, so that kind of filled up a lot, because on my days off I like to try and get a lot of YouTube and blog stuff done. So that kind of happened that week. And I really, really love this bird washi tape. I love how it looks down here because of the kind of blue ombre that I've got going on with my planner colours. I just think that looks so pretty over the top of it. This week again, I quite like this one. It's got a kind of green and orange colour theme going on. I've got these little stickers here, like little motivational workout stickers, which are really cute as well. I've put a couple of my owl stickers on here that I got for my birthday from Ben. Another monthly spread here. Like I said, there's not really much going on in the way of decoration on these pages, so I feel like I need to do a bit more to decorate this section just so it looks a bit prettier and a bit nicer to look at. This week is probably my favourite spread that I have done. I love the colours. I went for kind of like a blue and yellow theme, and it just kind of looks a bit beachy, a bit summery, which it was obviously summer, and I love the birds down the bottom, and it kind of just looks a bit more spaced out. There's still white space on there, but there's not kind of big chunks of white space. Everything's kind of evenly spaced. So I really thought when I planned this week about what colours I wanted to use, and pulled out all of my stickers and went through and made sure that the stickers that I wanted had a coordinating colour that went with this, and I tried to kind of evenly space out the colours as well so there wasn't too much of one colour and not enough of another. I used different decorative little stickers, but I didn't use them on every single thing. And when I was planning each day, I kind of thought, well, what have I got on that whole day? And rather than grouping that all up at the top like I was doing previously, I thought, well, I've only got these 3 things on this day, so I'll space them out throughout the day just to cover it. And then I've still got space to write more things in if something else comes up that I need to do or that I had done. Or if I wanted to place an extra kind of decorative sticker, then I could do that. And I really like how this spread turned out. This is, like I said, probably my favourite one that I did. And then the next week, I kind of didn't do anything. I'd kind of taken the time to do the previous week, and then I just didn't have the time basically to do this one. So again, there's lots of white space. I just kind of put in a few different bits and pieces that had happened, and that was kind of it for that week. The following week, this one's quite a nice one as well. Lots of pinks and quite a bit kind of going on, and I've tried to again space things out a bit, but there's not really anything going on down here. There's lots of white space here, so it's not the best one, but it looks a bit fuller than previous ones. This is more of a purple week. I've done some of the washi tape that I got from eBay if you guys saw I think it was my first haul that I did. I'll try and link them both below, both of my previous planner videos that I've done. But this is one of the washi tape that I got from eBay. I think it was eBay, and it's actually a shiny washi tape. It's not really strictly washi tape, so it doesn't kind of rip. I have to cut it with scissors, but I really like this one. It's one of the ones that I have kept because I did get rid of a lot of the other ones because I just wasn't using them. But this particular one I have kept, and it's actually 2 layers, so that's one strip and that's another strip, so I like how that looked. And obviously purple theme with the little gold accents. I love those gold accents, and again I tried to space it out a little bit and just kind of used a few decorative stickers to denote certain things, so like clothes washing and dusting, cleaning the kitchen, that sort of thing, across the week there. Then this one I kind of need to update some of this stuff because where are we now? I'm now filming this on the 12th actually, so yes, but this is kind of how my month view looks kind of halfway through. So as and when, like I said, as and when things kind of get set in stone and they are scheduled up online, I then go ahead and write them in, and then anything that I've still got coming up are still on stickers that if I do need to change it I can just easily change that. And I have this little sticky note here to remind me that I've got a day off here. I hadn't been doing that previously, but I'm going to start putting my days off, marking them on the monthly spreads, because I find it easier that way when I'm looking at what content I've got coming up. And when I have time to film things, it just helps knowing that I've got that day off, so I know I can film extra there, I can work on extra things on that particular day if I need to. And I always keep my little ruler that comes with this planner on the monthly spreads just so I can flick straight to that page. Eventually I do want to get other little sticky little what do you call them, like page markers, like paper clips, and kind of make my own cute little flags and stuff, but I haven't done that yet. I do want to do that, but I'm just not quite there yet. But this is, like I said, the month view kind of halfway through. So moving on to the next week. This one I've done no decorating whatsoever. I've just used a couple of different colours of pens. I've done no washi tape, no stickers or anything. I kind of went off it a little bit this week and just did colours, and I don't really like how this looks either. So that was that week. And then this is the last week that I have planned. That needs to come off. So this is another spread, probably my second favourite spread that I've done. So it's pink with the gold accents. I've got a little bit of washi tape down here. Everything's kind of planned out a little bit more evenly across the week. And what I've done with this one is I've kind of changed how I use my planner a little bit for the weekly spreads. So the gold washi tape I've actually used to section off different parts of my planner. So for each day, the top section is going to be any birthdays, any appointments, kind of any events that are happening will go at the top. The middle section is going to be my kind of to-do, so any housework that needs to get done, workouts, anything that I need to do will go in the middle section, and then the bottom section is for anything YouTube or blog related that I need to get done. So I'm kind of liking that a bit more. I might stick with that going forward. I think I kind of need to do a couple more spreads like that just to see how I like it and if I'm still liking it, if that's working for me. But that's kind of what I've done for this week, and I do like how that's turned out. And it does help kind of evenly space things out throughout the week. And I've still got spaces where I can write extra bits in, or I can add extra stickers if I want to. So I'm liking how that looks a lot more. So I'll just go over some of the things that I've been using with my planner. So the first things that I have are a couple of different sets of pens. I have the Sharpie pens in a few different colours and the Staedtler Tri Plus fine liners. I actually prefer the Sharpie pens. I like writing with those a lot better than the Staedtler. The Staedtler ones I find bleed really easy on my planner paper. So they're okay for writing on stickers and washi tape, but I don't like actually writing in my planner with them. I've used, as you can see, the little star checklists down the side, kind of like bullet points. I've used the Staedtler for that. I'm fine for doing things like that, but I don't like actually writing things with these pens. I prefer the Sharpie pens. My all-time favourite way of, or favourite thing to write with, is a ballpoint pen, or like gel pens, and I might go back to doing that. I used to always use gel pens and colour coordinate them for different things, so I'd have birthdays and social events would be in one colour, and anything work related would be in another colour, anything to do with YouTube would be in another colour, any appointments would be in a different colour, and I might go back to doing that. I'm not sure, I'm kind of debating about the idea at the moment, but these are what I have been using throughout my planner if you're interested in what I have been writing with. I also have a ton of stickers. Obviously I don't have as many as some other people, but I do have a lot of different things. These ones, I can't remember if these actually came with this planner or not. I feel like they maybe did, or they came with something, I don't know, but I have these stickers. I have some of these stickers that are kind of raised up, which I don't really like using in the planner because they do kind of bulk it out a bit. But I have got some other stickers of cats and some owls, and then I've got a couple with hearts, and then I've just got a ton of stickers that I've gotten from Etsy. I think my favourite company to buy for is Sweet Quai Design. I love their stuff, as you can probably see. And then who else do I love? Two Little Bees is really great. Oh Hello Stationery Co. is fantastic. I love them. I've recently bought some stuff from them. There's a ton of different things. Plantastic Planning is another good one. Planaholic, I loved. Their service was fantastic. Just a ton of different stickers that I use kind of throughout my planner in different colours. I do like using washi tape. I have a couple of sets here. These three were in one set from Hobbycraft. These three were another set from Hobbycraft, and then I have two of the really thin washi tape with the gold foil arrows on them. I love these, are probably my favourite. But this is kind of, I've got a few more rolls of washi tape, but these ones are my favourite to use because they are like real washi tape, not the kind of shiny kind. So I like using these to just add a little bit of an extra decorative element, and I like using the really thin washi to kind of separate out my weekly spreads like this. I'm really liking doing that, so I'll probably keep that up. I also have a little pair of scissors for cutting washi tape if I need to, like the washi tape that, the shiny one, where was it? This one that doesn't rip, I use the scissors to cut it with. So I think that's everything that I've got that I'm kind of actually using in my planner at the moment. I have recently bought myself one of the Studio L2E Planet, I think it's the Planet stamp set. I haven't got that yet, I'm waiting for it to be delivered, but I bought that along with some Versamagic ink pads. So I'm going to try my hands at stamping and have a little bit of a play around with that and see how I get on with that. Because the stickers, I just find I'm having to purchase too many stickers, and I can't really afford to keep purchasing lots of stickers to decorate my planner with. So I figured if I have a stamp set, obviously the ink will last me quite a while, hopefully, so I can kind of use that over and over again without having to repurchase anything. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to keep sticking with this, dividing up the page, the weekly spreads for the time being, see how I get on with that. And then I'd like to just get a few more washi tapes and some more like decorative stickers rather than functional stickers, or these ones that kind of like show in themselves what I'm doing. So rather than having, let me find a page where I've got a few on there, like this one, rather than having a sticker to say when I'm doing the clothes washing and when I'm dusting and when I'm cleaning the kitchen and things like that, I'd rather just have stamps to kind of head things up, like to-do lists or something like that, or to show that I'm working on YouTube or blog stuff or cleaning or whatever, and then just write in bullet points what it is that I'm doing, or checklist what I'm doing, and not have these stickers all over the place, and then just have one or two stickers and some washi tape just to make it a bit prettier. So these little flags here with little sayings on them, or quotes, that kind of thing, little decorative stickers like that, I'm more interested in, and things like the cat stickers, stuff like that. I kind of want to have more of those kinds of stickers that I can use here and there just to make it look a little bit prettier, then kind of cover my page in stickers. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll see how I get on with that. But if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And also, before I go, I am going to be doing a US-UK planner supplies swap with Jackie from Everyday Dazzle. If you guys have watched my videos for a while, you might remember I did a makeup swap with her last year, and oh my god, that was amazing. We had so much fun. I loved doing that. And she's amazing. She picks out the best stuff for me. I don't know how she does it. She's just brilliant. So we are going to be doing a swap, because obviously she's in the US, I'm in the UK. We can both get hold of different kinds of things. So we thought it'd be kind of fun, and we're both kind of just getting into planning with these kinds of planners. So look out for that. That should be up, hopefully, fingers crossed, early part of October, as long as we've both kind of got everything. I've ordered some stuff for her, so I'm waiting for that to come in, and then obviously need to package that up. I've also got a holiday at the end of September, so we're hoping that everything will kind of come together and we will have everything for the beginning of October. So if you're not already, make sure you subscribe so you can be updated when that video comes out. But other than that, I hope you guys liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And like I said, click subscribe, check out all of the links below. I've done a couple of planner supply hauls previously, so if you want to check them out and see everything that I've got and where it's from, you can check out those videos. I'll try to remember to link all of this stuff that I've shown you in the info bar below as well, in case you guys are interested. If you have anything specific that you want to know about this planner, or how I'm planning, or any kind of planner related videos that you would like me to do, please let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, I've been doing my latest project pan for a month and a half now, so I'm going to be doing an update for you guys just to show you how I'm getting on with everything. I have all my products here in this little basket. This is what sits on my makeup desk.